How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the Black Metal Rebellion. I'm your host, Jesse Morgan. Today we're going to do another Jesse Talks Metal episode, number 14. This time on respect and metal cred. Besides the other shit that I can't stand in the metal community, like elitists, people using the word poser or faggot, being a homophobic asshole in general, and just stereotypes. There's another couple of big things that kind of really just chap my taint when it comes to the metal community. Now, this has to do with respect. These middle-aged metalheads or older, basically just thinking their shit don't stink, and that if you don't enjoy the old classics, you're just a disrespectful little unexperienced whippersnapper. That's just ridiculous. I mean, you're a 45-year-old man or older, and you're acting like a whiny little butthurt prepubescent teenager. I mean, why don't you just grow the hell up already? Why is there this maturity you're supposed to have missing here? Like, aren't you supposed to have gained more maturity than that by this age? It's pretty sad when someone almost half your age has to tell you to act your age. Like, goddamn. And once again, all this shit usually just because of an opinions. FYI, opinions are not equal to facts. They're just personal thoughts and beliefs. Yet you somehow are so offended and feel the need to take it super personal and try to just spew hate and insults and retaliation to something that wasn't even directed at you. Like, what the fuck? I mean, it just goes to show the mentality of some of these so-called wiser adults. Respect is earned. It's not handed out like Halloween candy. You actually have to, do or accomplish something that is deemed worthy of respect first. If I don't enjoy a band or their music doesn't interest me for some reason, I'm allowed to voice why I do not enjoy them. This whole line of you have to respect the band because they paved the way for all these other bands is bullshit. No, I really don't have to respect anything just because you say so. Respect is just a feeling of deep admiration for someone or something else brought on by their abilities, qualities, or achievements. So, yeah, bro, I don't have to respect shit. I don't have to respect them if I don't enjoy their music. My respect goes as far as saying, the band might still be talented, but I no longer enjoy them. And I can, go through any numerous list of reasons why I do not enjoy them. And that's not disrespecting a band. Explaining your preferences or giving reasons why you do not enjoy a band is not disrespecting them. Now, the second big thing that is kind of like a really big peeve of mine is this whole credibility thing. It's people throwing around who does and doesn't have metal credibility at whim and sometimes for ridiculous reasons. According to some of these idiots, one apparently can lose credibility for liking and enjoying bands outside of metal, which is quite obvious elitist bullshit. Liking rap, or even Insane Clown Posse, does not take away one's metal credibility. You're free to enjoy non-metal bands or other genres all you like. That doesn't take away your metal fucking credibility. That's stupid. Also, enjoying new metal bands, such as Disturbed, or Korn, or Slipknot, does not lose you metal cred, okay? Why the hell would it? Are we now being punished for having an open mind all of a sudden? Credibility is only the quality of being trusted and believed in, of being convincing or believable. So what really qualifies someone to have this said metal credibility anyways? I thought of a couple reasons that actually make sense. One, being knowledgeable in metal and metal history. Two, knowing and being familiar with many bands in the metal genre. Tres, listening to metal on a fairly regular basis. 4, collect and purchase metal and buying metal band merch. Number 5, attend metal concerts or promote metal bands. Simple. And number 6, perhaps even be able to write and compose some metal music yourself. These are all decent forms of building this elusive metal credibility that seems to be handed out and taken away at random. Like, I don't care about my personal metal credibility. I know where I stand in metal. I know my own knowledge of metal, and I enjoy it on a regular, hourly basis sometimes. So, really, all these things could what actually give someone some potential metal credibility if you care about that kind of thing. But I honestly fail to see how enjoying new metal or non-metal bands could could somehow remove someone's credibility. So the next time you're in your rocking chair, stroking your gray beard with cataracts in your eyes, trying to tell these young whippersnappers how much disrespectful they are for not enjoying the bands you liked back in the 70s, give yourself a slap on the face and wake up a bit, because that's not how it works. And the next time you fucking elitists decide to come waltzing on someone's comment section or onto someone's wall and be like, "Oh, I see those posters you got behind. You got Disturbed on your wall. Oh, you've got fucking Insane Clown Bus on your wall. You got some credit lost there, boy. You lost some credit there. Metal credit down the tube." It doesn't matter what somebody has up on their walls. Now, I know someone's going to watch this video and be like, "Yeah, but Black Metal Rebellion, didn't you say in that one video about Black Metal Werewolf that he obviously isn't underground because he has Iron Maiden on his walls?" Yes, I did. But that was a tiny, tiny piece of why I didn't feel he might be, underground yet. I also gave a few other reasons. If you go watch his videos, it's not just the shit he has in the background of his videos that might lead to, you believing he's not in the super underground stuff yet. There's other reasons. I also don't care if he's underground or not. I don't actually give a shit what he has behind him on his walls. He could fucking have Abbott and Costello on his walls. He could have Elvis. He could have Eminem on his walls for all I give a shit. He could have Biggie, Tupac, and fucking Dr. Dre on his walls for all I give a shit. Maybe that's all he had. Maybe he doesn't have fucking, Black Witchery posters yet. Maybe he doesn't have fucking Satanic War Master posters yet. Maybe that's all he has. Maybe that's all he can throw up on the wall. I know that's all in the other room, that's all I have on my wall. It's just old ass posters from 2007 that I just managed to find in a packed box folder of mine, and I wanted, something a little less boring than just plain white walls, so I threw those old ass posters up on my wall. Should I lose the so-called metal credit because of that? No. But do I care that you're trying to somehow take away my so-called metal credit? No! Is it going to stop me from making videos? Fuck no. So, yeah, get over yourselves, elitists. Get over yourselves, middle-aged fucking metalheads, over-the-hill metalheads. Your shit does stink. I don't have to like bands from the 70s. Neither does anyone else. They're not so coveted that they can't have, negative opinions associated with them. They might be talented, but I don't have to enjoy them. Food for thought. So, long story short, knock it off with this whole bullshit respect thing, and knock it off with this whole, metal credibility thing. I listed off a few reasons why someone could actually have some metal credibility if they care, which they shouldn't have to care about your opinion, because opinions are like assholes. Everyone fucking has one, and almost everyone is one. So, enjoy what you want to enjoy. Don't listen to what you don't want to listen to. Life's too short to focus on the negative. Go fucking listen to something you do like, and stop trying to tell people what they do or do not have, or how respectful or not respectful they are based on their musical preferences. I'm Jesse Morgan from the Black Metal Rebellion. This has been another episode of Jesse Talks Metal. Thanks for watching and stay sick.